Sean made a really cool observation on Solana today. He noticed that the slightest bullish hint in markets across the board, especially Bitcoin, Solana uses that momentum to take it up even further. And you can see this gradual sort of trend it's been in since April of this year. Even on the most recent pullback that we saw across the board, Solana barely budged. Now, a lot of people would attribute it to this Solana's Alpenglow upgrade, okay, which has now cleared the vote and is now heading in for implementation. For those of you who do not know what the Alpenglow upgrade is, it essentially decreases transaction finality to 150 milliseconds, which is huge for increasing the speed for high-frequency applications on SOL. Now, some of the more seasoned traders would ask, well, is this a sell the news event in that case? Well, with the looks of this right now, honestly, I think SOL goes higher. So this is what I want to target today, why this is not a sell the news event on Solana, and more importantly, why this juncture of the market right now across the board could be bigger than we think. Well, this is reason number one. We know that Bitcoin has been the apex asset throughout much of this cycle, just holding its trend like a beast, and once again, that remains the status quo. Very few altcoins have been able to outperform Bitcoin. And even if they do, they only do so for a short period of time. Solana right now is in that phase. We have actually broken out against Bitcoin, telling us that, hey, Solana currently is outperforming Bitcoin and has been doing so for the past 5 weeks. In fact, we have a breakout of a minor double bottom formation, the measured move to which is suggesting that SOL BTC actually heads for higher targets. Guys, if Bitcoin is bullish and Solana is bullish, and this chart currently is in an uptrend, this is suggesting that SOL is going to rally harder than Bitcoin. Not just that, if you get onto the dashboard, look towards your top right-hand side corner, the market-wide trend and volatility reading, currently neutral and 36. Much of these coins have yet to flip bullish. And you can see that just by scrolling down the list, we have more shorts and neutrals than we have longs. However, if you get onto Solana, guys, we got bullish trends across the board. And not just that, the volatility reading, guys, very, very healthy here, telling us that the bulls actually have a lot more juice still left in them. Now, I want you to start focusing on the dashboard trend and volatility profile if you're especially looking to filter out trades worth getting into. There are thousands of cryptos out there. How do you know which one has the trade set up on there? Well, the dashboard is going to help you with just that. And another development suggesting that, hey, Solana could very well start outperforming Bitcoin is on the monthly time frame. You'll notice that the Stokes as well as the RSI have entered the bullish control zone both at the same time. The last time we got this mix was right here back in October of 2023. It outperformed Bitcoin by 260%, guys. And while a lot of traders were fixated on this bearish head and shoulders pattern, what is important to note here is that we never got the break. This trend that we're seeing here right now is all that matters because this is an uptrend and could very well actually continue on its uptrend. In fact, to be a bit more critical, we actually have a breakout of a bullish pattern, which is an ascending triangle formation, suggesting that this goes higher. Now, for those of you looking to take this next trade on Solana, there's currently money at the corner of the room for you guys. The BitUnix bonus is back, wherein if you deposit $2,000, you literally get $400 free to trade with. This is $400 that you can use towards beefing up your positions, which means you get to be that much more profitable if the trade moves in your favor. But more importantly, it's also going to help you buffer against losses, wherein if you lose, you're going to be losing the house's money first. And hey, if you're in the trading zone right now, you also stand a chance to win some amazing prizes like an iPhone 16, an Apple Watch SE, a MacBook Pro. There's also a Rolex Perpetual on the list. But to get the bonus and the prizes, you're gonna have to use the link in the description below. So go ahead and check that out. Now guys, the measured move of this ascending triangle formation takes Solana all the way up to all-time high. That's right, all-time high. We're looking at $391 per SOL. That's a good 84% from where price is currently at. Now, the trends and volatility profile are literally telling us that, hey, the bulls are not only in control, but they have a lot more juice still left in them. They're not tired just yet. It's only when they're tired can you really look for a pullback. But I'll say this, any bid that you can score on $205, that would be a good bid to manage, an easy bid to manage. I see Solana pulling back if we see minor rejections off of $214. That's only if we see the rejection there. However, if we break, Solana actually heads higher. Now, what are the odds of Solana actually breaking out from here and not even giving us that pullback? Honestly, I've been talking about this Altseason system that I've found. I've been bringing it up on almost every single seed mastermind call that happens every Thursday. Now, tomorrow we're having another session, so for those of you in the Mango Seed program, make sure to join in. And for those of you looking to join the seed program, check it out, get into the Discord chat, look at the testimonials, talk to the seedlings. It is where I learned how to trade, and it has been a game changer for my account thus far. This is one of the systems that are revealed, essentially the trigger for the altcoin season, where I'm looking at total 2, which is crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, and I'm looking at Bitcoin dominance. There's a recipe that I'm looking for. I'm looking for Bitcoin dominance to get into a downtrend, which it has already established, so we can actually put a tick mark on there. And I am looking for total MCAP, which is total 2, to break out of its previous all-time high. As we did back here in 2017, breaking out of its previous all-time high actually marked the beginning of the altcoin season, as we did right here as well in 2021, where breaking out of its previous all-time high initiated that altcoin season as well. So this time around, I'm looking for total 2 to break out of its previous 2021 all-time high. Question is, do we have the breakout? Well, let's zoom in. You tell me, would you consider this a breakout? I want to know your thoughts in the comments section below, but now is the time, guys, to be locking in, because what comes next could be the biggest moves the altcoins have seen in a very long time. Now, we are going to be going over more trade setups in the upcoming days, but make sure to also take advantage of the deposit bonus on BitUnix. This is a sweet deal and it's not going to last too long. Now, we're going to be following the rest of the Solana trade on the Discord chat, so join in at themangoway.com/Discord. If you liked the video, smash the likes. It's going to help me know that, hey, you want more Solana updates. Now, with this, trade safely, trade stress-free, trade the Mango way, trade the easy way. Ciao, you guys.